I'm not actually going to talk to my nurse right now. I don't know why I turned the camera on.
Missouri Fertility, this is Victoria. How can I help you?
Hi, Victoria. I am 6.5 weeks pregnant and actually ended up going to the ER last night from bleeding. And they found a subchorionic hemorrhage and told me to follow up with you guys in the morning.
Okay, what was your name, hon?
Rachel Engelbarts?
Okay, can I put you on hold for just a moment?
Yes.
Thank you. Hi, this is Marnie.
Hi, Marnie. It's Rachel Engelbarts.
Hi.
So I ended up going to the ER just with the amount of bleeding that I was having. And they did an ultrasound and blood work. They didn't say anything about the blood work, but the ultrasound showed a subchorionic hemorrhage that it's like going all the way around both of the babies.
Mm-hmm.
So they told me to call you guys this morning just to let you know that.
Okay. So, are you still bleeding now?
No, just it's down to just spotting.
Okay. So, that's going to wax and wane. Like, that's some people will have more bleeding. Other people, their bodies will slowly but surely absorb it. Our recommendation is to not go back to the ER. There's nothing that they can do for bleeding in early pregnancy. We know that you've got a subchorionic hemorrhage, and that is also a very frequent occurrence. So we will probably want to see you here. When are we scheduled to see you back?
I think it's like 2 weeks.
Okay.
The instructions said like more than a pad an hour, and I was definitely there.
Can we see you Friday afternoon, this Friday?
Sure.
How's 3:15?
Is that the latest that you have?
4:30.
4:30 is great.
Okay. So I've got you down for 4:30 on Friday. Between now and then, if you have any more bleeding, we want you to just rest and take it easy. Get off your feet. Feel free to call the office 24/7. There's an answering service that's on call that will get you in touch with somebody so that we can talk about whatever is going on at that actual moment. But resting and taking it easy is basically all you can do with bleeding in early pregnancy. Knowing that you have the subchorionic hemorrhage, our recommendation is basically you kind of float through life. So no heavy impact, no exercise, even walking, you want to kind of float. Okay, you're a runway model and you're just floating through life.
Okay, got it. So ignore the over a pad an hour thing.
Well, I mean, I always want you to stay in touch with us. If that's happening, I want you to reach out to the office.
Okay.
As opposed to, you know, the big thing is, besides the fact that there's not a darn thing an ER can do, you're exposing yourself to COVID in early pregnancy, and I don't want us to do that either.
Okay. So I shouldn't be worried about...
ERs are full of that as well, so that's our other concern of trying to keep you out of there. I totally get it. If you're having that kind of bleeding, it's terrifying and what the hell is happening, and at that moment you think there's no way I can still be pregnant. Like, I just need somebody to tell me I'm not pregnant anymore so I can move on with life. Like, I've been there. I totally understand that one. So just contact our office with 24/7.
Okay, 24/7, got it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
So continue all your meds, keep doing absolutely everything. Rest, take it easy, get off your feet if you're having any bleeding, but also even without having the bleeding, because we know that's there, you just kind of float through life.
Okay.
Okay?
Got it.
And we'll see you on Friday afternoon.
Okay, sounds great.
All right.
All right, thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
Mm-hmm. Bye.
Okay. That makes sense. It makes sense why they don't want me going to the ER. They didn't really explain that. It was just like, under no circumstances go to the ER. And then there was a little asterisk and it was like, unless you're having bleeding that's more than a pad an hour. Which I was. And then I felt like my concerns were dismissed yesterday morning by this clinic, not for the first time. So that's my nurse. She is very, like, kind of blunt, just like my IVF doctor is. They both are, like, very guarded to celebrate things. That's been clear to me through this process, is that they just... I'm sure they've seen a lot of bad outcomes with this kind of thing, and so I'm gonna get off my feet. They just don't celebrate early, and that's completely understandable. But for a lot of people, they are the only source of hope that they have. And to feel like my concerns are dismissed and all I'm given is just rest and wait it out. Like, I feel like in our situation with our history being, you know, having a history of infertility and for a lot of people, recurrent miscarriages, a clinic like that, I would think, would do an ultrasound just for peace of mind or just for an answer, so you're not just like sitting there completely in the dark wondering what the heck's going on. So I don't know. I'm sure everybody has a different opinion on it. I'm sure there is, like, albeit slight, I'm sure there is a risk with like every ultrasound that you do on the baby, and so they try not to do, like, overdo it in that case. But I don't know. I don't know. I just kind of want to be done with my IVF clinic and just move on. And if there's nothing that anybody can do, why am I still going to my IVF clinic? I guess that's my question. Why are they still keeping me there if they're just telling me that there's nothing anybody could do? Don't go to the ER, but we're not going to see you either. That's kind of how I feel. And I'm probably in a place of being irrational, but that was a lot of bleeding. And for her to be like, yeah, that's why we say don't go to the ER. There's nothing anybody can do about it anyway. Well, if I'm bleeding out, they're probably going to do something. I don't know. I'm being snarky, but I'm just frustrated. There's been too many things, I guess. And some things I've definitely taken the wrong way, but maybe it's because they were said the wrong way. I don't know. I think that I'm going to share some positives. I think that my doctor is very, very good at what he does. I think that he's a miracle worker, and I think that he's gotten a lot of people pregnant, and he's wildly intelligent and, like I said, very good at what he does. His nurse has been working with him for 40 years or whatever, and she's very good at what she does and informative and provides very clear, concise instructions every step of the way, except for when they said don't run out of meds, but that was after I already ran out of meds. So, and actually that wasn't her. I think that was, maybe that should have been her. I think that they're too busy, because every time that I have talked to the IVF nurse, I've never like sat down in her office to go over things. It's always been like in the hallway at checkout. So like I go in, I do my thing, and then Marnie like meets me in the hallway and goes over things as I'm on my way to checkout. Whereas at our last clinic, I had like an appointment with the nurse where I sat down at her desk and she went over everything. And of course that was our first cycle, and that was the egg retrieval and the transfer, so there was a lot more going on. But like, I don't know, it's been 4 years since we've done any injections, and we didn't get any kind of refresher on injections. It was just like, I don't know. The experience, I think that they're just maybe overbooked, maybe too busy, and I don't know. Okay, I think I've officially decided to call my local clinic and just see if I can transition my care here from now on. This is a stork bite. It shows up when I'm upset. Isn't that funny? I guess when I was a baby and I would cry, it would get really red right there. Isn't that funny?
Mommy to a lot of stuffed animals.
We just picked up this guy.
Who, me?
The camera just said in this mode, it doesn't beep.
That'd be nice.
I know. I wonder how, we have a setting on here where it
Nobody cares.
automatically, yeah, nobody cares, you're right. So we're going to, go ahead.
We are headed to our lot to meet with he's not our builder, he's our designer. I don't think is he an architect?
I don't know.
Anyway, he's doing our floor plan, basically, for the house, which we had to modify because of all the lot drama, blah, 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 which we're kind of glad that we have to, because it's going to downsize and significantly reduce the cost of our house. So that's where we're headed. And these guys are going to be at Mama and Bumpa's house.
That was just Fred!
Are you ready to go see Mama and Bumpa? I bet they're excited to see you. My mom had jury duty today.
So did she get dismissed?
I don't think she got dismissed because I've texted her a few times and I haven't heard back.
Oh. We are out on the site meeting with our builder, Tim. He's up there with Rachel. You know, it's kind of funny coming to a meeting with 3 kids. It's like we're kind of switching, like who's talking to Tim, the designer, versus who's taking care of the kids. But Rachel's supposed to be on, you know, resting, so I'll take care of the kids and she can talk to the designer. It's gonna be a fun process. You know, it kind of sounds like we have a lot going on because, you know, I just bought the school bus, so we'll be converting that to an RV and then building this house. But honestly, as far as like from me, building the house, I'm pretty much totally hands off. So I'm not really doing anything. Well, that was good. That was really good. So I don't really feel like I'm, you know, biting off more than I can chew, per se. And, you know, if something comes up with the bus that I just really feel like I can't handle myself, or if it's just gonna take way too long, then I'll just hire somebody to come help. Well, honey, why are you carrying rocks?
Because I want to.
Okay. That one doesn't look very heavy.
Which one?
Yeah, Bear, that's really smart. That's exactly what a wheelbarrow is for. Is that too heavy?
No,
Okay.
this one's too heavy.
Well, okay.
Leave it here.
Yeah. Bye-bye, rock.
I can add this one to my rock too. There's a wood there.
Put that where it used to be.
So, can you, carry this thing?
Sorry, buddy. You got to do it all on your own.
But Daddy, it's really
But also,
heavy.
I know, buddy. But also with the school bus, we're not on any timeline to get it done.
I can't do
Because
it.
it's not like we're going to go camping with newborn twins anyway. So
I can't do it.
we'll wait till they're older anyway. So
Daddy, can
I've got a good year and a half to get this thing done.
Daddy, can somebody carry me?
Are you getting tired? Aw.
Can someone carry me? Can someone carry me?
That's as low as it goes, honey. Sorry.